Hey, Jewell, is everything okay with your eye there?
I mean, how did the glasses look?
They look cool.
So good? All
They
right,
look good,
then we're all
like
good.
like the Matrix.
Yeah, we're all good. Someone said Men in Black, so yeah, I'm all right.
Hey, what it was after the game on the floor, you told the crowd that if you show up, I will put on a show. Just by that, you meant what? What did you mean by that?
Oh, like I think I tried to say we put on a show because we definitely did. I talk faster sometimes, like it's you know, not heard.
I don't know what you meant, you know.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think for us, like we love these moments of being able to be home. We were so excited to just sleep in our beds. We had a lot of energy, some practice time, and be able to come out there and play with this energy. We talked about it all week, of just like joy and playing with this joy, and that's what we want to play with. And regardless of what's going on, I feel like this team, we have the same joy in practice. We have it in pickup, whatever it is, and that's what you want. You want people to see the game for what it is. And I think when we play like that, it's the purity to the game of basketball, and that's what the show is the purity of basketball.
Thank you for like you personally. Just these past few days, just how did you sort of pop out of this, whatever you want to call it? Like we sort of talked before the game that you like to unplug, go for hikes, spend time with your dogs, things of that nature. Just the things that you did.
I mean, I slept in my own bed for more than 1 hour one day. Got some treatment, and honestly, a lot of it comes from just teammates continuing to just tell me to keep shooting. I feel good. I felt good before. It's just sometimes they just don't go in. So, besides just shooting, I know I'm able to do other things, and that's what I lean on to is just being able to, defend, rebound, whatever it is. But I think it was probably just being able to be home and know the comfort of that, and shots going.
Jeff, do I need to hold it to one question? Because last time I got in trouble. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Nneka, for you, it felt very physical down in the post today, and Leah Boston is obviously a terrific player. Could you just speak to sort of the physicality down there and how you played with that, and how you seem to disrupt Leah Boston and get her off her groove?
I mean, I really try my best to understand, the type of players that are coming in the front court, and then also, I guess focusing in on the scheme and seeing how I can be effective on both ends of the floor. Aaliyah, she's young and she's very talented, but she's also very physical. And so that's something that for 40 minutes can really wear on you. So I was just trying my best to just make her think about her moves, like maybe not necessarily bang the whole time, but get her thinking here and there about her moves, staying loose on my feet. When she has leverage on you, it's very difficult to stop her. And just really trying my best not to foul. Yeah.
And then Jordan got her second start in a row, second start of the season. Could you just speak about sort of the defensive activity that she brings, and also sort of maybe the maturity and poise that you're seeing a bit more from her this season?
Oh, man. So she's one of my accountability partners, and it's really been fun getting to know her. She has so much passion and so much, she has just so much consideration for what she does, and she fears failing, but I'm trying to help her flip that into, understanding her confidence and knowing how she can succeed. And she's shown a lot of maturity in her obviously having different positions, whether it's starting, coming up the bench, playing the 3, playing the 4, mostly the 3 this year. I only played against her last year, and I know she was at the 4 a little bit, but I also know that last year, because of the nature of the season, she had a lot of experience on the court. And I think that really helps, just ensuring that she has her confidence, because she's not only capable, she's like the future of this team. And it's really fun to be able to play with her and see how she evolves every game.
Jewell, before the homestand started, you guys had played 10 road games and only 5 home games. Now that you have this 9-game homestand, and obviously like with the crowd tonight, how important is it to take advantage of that?
It's very important. I think it's just important for us to just find other ways to rest our bodies. How much traveling kind of taxes that, and knowing that we can get more reps, more practice time, just things like that. But also, you want to kind of, get some wins before the break, right? You want to get into a rhythm, and every game is super important. We know how tough it is to win in this league and how important it is to protect home court. And so that's, we take that seriously, and we want to make sure that we're showing up for our fans correctly and doing the right things, and playing to the standard of ourselves.
And then Nneka, the Fever outscored you guys in the third period, cut it to single digits going into the fourth. You guys start the fourth on a 9-0 run. Just kind of talk about what you saw from that.
Yeah, I mean, this team isn't the same team that we saw in the beginning of the season, and so we had to make sure that we were always setting, if not exceeding, the tone of the game. And they had moments when they capitalized. They had some really good input from their bench play, and we just needed to make sure that we stopped who we planned to stop, and also that others weren't factors, and they were able to capitalize on some people coming in and making plays. But I think we did a really good job of continuing to just, make every possession a defensive possession, whether it's getting deflections, one stop and go. I think we just really locked in on making it difficult for them to get into their actions ultimately in the end.
Jewell, I was wondering, when you got popped in the face and you had to take the free throws, but otherwise you wouldn't have been able to return to the game.
Yeah.
Could you have shot the free throws with your eyes closed? I was wondering.
Probably. Probably.
I think she could, right? Have you
Yeah.
ever practiced that?
I mean, yeah, but like not in
practice that
game.
for real?
Yeah, like horse
Wow.
and things
Oh,
like that.
horse.
Like,
Okay,
like
okay,
constantly doing
okay,
things like that.
okay.
I mean,
No, I keep both of my eyes open.
you never know.
You know me, I'm all about, I gotta see it. You don't need to see it.
I mean, I don't know how I don't know how I made those because it was not straight.
It doesn't matter. They went in.
And I was like sub immediately. Yeah, I don't know.
They went in.
Good question.
Have you practiced before with your eyes shut? A free throw is what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
Clearly.
yeah. I mean, I have. Yeah,
Clearly.
And I was not surprised that you made them. I thought you might just shut them on purpose, like Jordan.
man. I'm not that bold. I am not that bold.
And then for you guys defensively, it feels like you guys have turned the corner. You're number one in steals, number one in blocks. But today, I mean, I don't know if you could speak to Skylar and Jordan and chasing around all those screens all night long. And then you guys on the backside when they push them to you, just what is it right now defensively you guys are super proud of?
Man, I mean, just the team defense, and also, taking pride in one-on-one D. I think that that's something that's really changed for us in the last couple of games. We have schemes and we have ways that we want to, make a team score or get a stop. But it really, at the end of the day, if you can't guard your person, none of that is really going to work. And as you said, we see Sky locking up. We see Jordan doing her thing. And we see Jewell on the backside really just making it very difficult for the second and third option. And Ezzy and I, out of the starting five, we just try our best to kind of be the closers. And I see us continuing to build in that way. And I think I also see us, like not overcomplicating defense. I think sometimes it's really just a mentality.
Let's take a question from Zoom. Christian, go ahead.
Hey, Joy, 34 points, 3 points shy of your career high. Several of these games, people have came in and said, whether it's a shooting slump, whatever you want to call it, your teammates have had your back on the court and off the court. They just want you to keep shooting the ball. They believe in your efforts. And clearly, like tonight, we see that coach has said the same thing. She's seen this time and time again. You come out of these things. Just knowing you have your support of your team, what does that mean to you coming to games like this?
That's super important. These are the people that you go to war with, and regardless if it's just making shots, they got to be able to trust that you're going to just be present and show up, regardless. And I think that's what we all have, the confidence in each other that regardless of what's working, what's not working, that we're going to fight. We're not going to quit and give up and just make it about ourselves. It's about all of us. So the fact that my teammates have constantly just had my back and allowing me to kind of work through it and be patient with myself and give myself grace. But yeah, I mean, it's not just me, it's everyone. And we would do the same for anyone else on this team. It's not just me. So it's nice to see the ball go in the basket, but I know it's just not just because of me. It's the energy that I receive from my teammates and everyone else.
And Nneka, for you, 11 points, 10 rebounds. It is your fourth double of the season and 105th of your career, fifth most in WNBA history. I'm not sure if you knew that already.
No, I didn't.
Well,
but thank you.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, what's your secret to success without giving up too much,
I mean, it's not really secret, It's just being disciplined. I mean, honestly, just having a mentality, having it like an expansive mentality. Like for me, I really, throughout my career, I really fought through doubting whether or not I'm capable. And I've had a lot of vets, I've had a lot of teammates, I have had a lot of coaches that have kind of dissembled that. And so I know what I'm capable of. I know that I'm out here for a reason. And my goal is to always be great and make my teammates great. And that's just kind of how I always play. And I mean, you know, at this point, I say it all the time, efficiency is like my thing. So I try my best to be an efficient player on both ends of the court so that I'm not a liability to my teammates.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.